Alright guys, what is up? It is your boy Poe Pro, broadcasting live and direct from the Poe Production Studios, and we are going to continue with the Trials of Mana, after I turn the volume down slightly. Alright, so let's continue on with our quest. And let's see where this game brings us. So last time we saved, we were actually in the elf city of Dior because I was trying to see if I was able to manipulate what item comes out of the question mark seed. Sadly, I don't think I was able to do that. I did a tiny bit of off-camera grinding. I went to the Valley Gorge or whatever it's called, the Fiery Gorge. Fought maybe like 3 sets of enemies. And I was lucky one of them dropped a question mark seed and I got the item that I needed. So just to show you what that beautiful item looks like. And again, I keep hitting the wrong buttons because I don't know what I'm doing. So let me show you the class items. Right here, Evening Star. This is the thing I needed. Reiss's special item to switch to Star Lancer class. Boosts all allies' magic attack and magic defense. So I'm very happy to get that. And we are going to make Reisz a Star Lancer.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
So let's switch our class. I kind of know what the Star Lancer is, but let's see what this game does with it. Alright, we have the Benevodons, or the Star Lancer. Class description. The Benevodons is a support class with great stamina. Benevodons are solid presence in the party. They can learn the summoning spell Freya. She looks pretty stupid. She looks like a Viking almost, but with like little weird things on her head. But I do like the German helmet with the spike on it. Star Lancers are a balanced class that can support the party by strengthening them in battle. They can learn magic to boost stats and have their own fair share of stamina. From what I remember between these two, Star Lancer is a much better one than the Benevodons because I can now multi-target, buffing spells for my party. Benevodons can't do that, but Benevodons are a bit stronger in combat. Alright, the Benevodons, her locked abilities are Mana Blessing, recover 7% for all allies after winning a battle. That's actually kind of useful. The Light Lance, Holy Power, brings down a rain of lances from the sky, dealing damage to the area of attack. It's an area-based attack, which is useful. Star Lancers isn't really area-based, but since this game seems to overpower your guys, I'm sure it's pretty good. Alright, so Star Lancer, you get locked abilities Meteor Light. The effects last until the battle ends for status increase caused by move. And the Clash Strike is Meteor Thrust. Create copies with the power of the stars and jab at the enemy with super speed. That sounds pretty cool. Between the two, the Benevodons has... Actually, they're not that different. Actually, no, she gets a lot more hit point boost. Attack power is the same. Defense is a lot stronger for the Benevodons. Magic is better for the Star Lancer. And there's some other things that are good too. But I'm absolutely going with the Star Lancer. So we're going to switch to Star Lancer and we're going to see how this goes. The original game made it where you needed a specific item for each specific class. I don't know if this game made that easier, but I don't care. I'm happy to get the item. So we are now a Star Lancer. Alright, Reisz has switched from Valkyrie to Star Lancer. Upgrades and new skills. Clash Strike, Meteor Thrust. Combos, BBBBY. CS gauge now maxes out at 400%. 2 new ability slots added. New moves and abilities available in training. Nice. So let us see what I can now level up with her.
Good job. Allow me.
So let's see what we get for training. What's reactionary? Magic and defense increased by 30%. Ah, that's only good when we're starting to die. Stamina, let's ward off. 30% chance of decreasing damage from the opponent by 50%. That's actually not bad. Victory heal. Oh, that's very good. I think it only applies to him. But that's very good. Stamina. Although technically with Hawk, I want to be able to raise his magic all the way up because Weapon Smack is very fun to use. I like Weapon Smack. I don't really care too much about the rest of these things, but I want to get Weapon Smack. So let's get that. Weapon Smack can decrease an enemy's max HP. Now, I know in the original game that actually did apply to bosses too. So I'm just a little bit short of getting Victory Heal and all that, but we're going to work on getting that next. Alright, now for... Oh my god, I got 20 training points with her? I gotta use these. Let's see, we have... Stamina, defense, boost for all. That's not too bad. Everyone gets a defense boost. I didn't do any of this stuff. What's on here? Anything good? Oh, that's my summon spell for her. Magic, everyone. Self-heal. I didn't do any of her intelligence points. She's stupid. Alright, now this is useful. I want to level all this up because now I can get the ability to like cast all my spells on everybody just to we're going to totally level these up. Get these abilities. What's this stuff here? Good luck. Downside, nah. A lot of nice stuff here. So luck is actually very useful in this game. it's what gives you your magic. So I know that's gonna make Bullet 2 Tony really happy. Oh, sorry, for her was Spirit, excuse me. Good luck. 30% chance of stat decrease, downside. Just gonna level her strength up. Alright, let me level her strength. Make her stronger. Alright, so for Carly, or Charlotte, whatever, Charlie. Her name is Charlie from now on, because I keep saying her name wrong. She gets the ability to annoy me, but let's see what else she has. MP plus 10, actually that would be useful. Twinkle Rain could heal everybody. Holy Saber. Oh, she gets Holy Saber and Undead Away. Okay, that's good. She can instantly kill undead enemies. I might level up all her magic. So she gets a lot of magic here, so we're gonna level this all up. I like this. Oh, everybody's a powerhouse right now. Alright, so let's see what her attack is, so... Oh, that's not bad. Alright, let's see how this looks in battle. Let's kill some bunnies.
You will be okay. You will be okay now.
I just missed everybody. Now Hawk's still better for fighting.
Okay.
Well fought.
Make no mistake, I'm stronger now.
Whee! So we're getting like training points galore right now. So my guys are like little powerhouses. Now I do remember that you guys wanted me to go to the Wood Mana Beast next. So we're gonna head there right now. Alright, so let's head on over to the Wood Mana Beast. And head into the woods of Wandara, but before we go there, I'm gonna fly into this castle. Boom. First off, tell me, this is like Castlevania architecture. How is this architecturally sound? I mean, look at it. Like, how do these towers stay suspended up there? Whatever, maybe it's magic. So let's head into the woods of Wandara. Jesus? Yeah, you know, it might as well be Jesus. Who do you think queens around here? Jesus? The woods of Wandara! Don't worry. Be happy. Oh, get it.
Would you take a look at this sea of trees?
If only it wasn't so dark here.
It's not really dark. I mean, there's a lot of shadows being cast by the trees, but whatever. Oh look, there's the kitty cats. Actually, it is a little bit dark in here.
Welcome. Without quality armor, it won't matter how good your
Oh yeah, I
weapons
forgot. I don't
are.
have money to buy this.
Well, I have a wide variety of weapons from you to peruse.
Oh, we did buy these already. Okay, maybe I did this the last time I was playing.
Come again.
Did I buy the armor
Without
here?
quality
Let me see.
armor, it won't
No, I didn't
matter
buy the
how
armor,
good
though.
your weapons are.
So we're gonna hold off on buying armor. We don't need armor, guys. We're overpowered class 4 Secret of Mana fighter people. We're good. That looks weird. Maybe it's just decorative. Oh, this is interesting. There's no map here. And we're on a side-scrolling perspective. Not side-scrolling, well, you know what I mean. Two-dimensional perspective. It's fine with me. Oh, so this is like the original game. Okay. Kind of. I don't mind this. This is actually pretty cool. 3 Cup of Wishes. That's a bad sign. That means I'm probably going to die a lot of times. Speaking of Cup of Wishes, how many do I have? 24. I should be fine. Ow. Oh, there's an item there. Ugh. Do 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 do. Oh, a question mark seed. Nice. So you usually want to head up to where those little markers are. We're not going that way. I'm going over here. To nothing. Alright, are there enemies here? If there's not, that's fine with me. Oh! Oh no, that was my allies.
To get in our way. You will be okay now. This is talent.
Hey guys.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
You can't run!
Stay through.
Going down!
You will be a
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
You will be okay now. You will be okay now.
Of course.
You will be okay now.
Let the magic flow through me.
Don't underestimate Charlotte.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
What a waste of time. You can't run.
Did I hit any of them? I just hit one. Wow, that was terrible.
Allow me.
This is how it is done in the
Meteor thrust. Let's see what this looks like.
Stay focused.
I like it, but you know what? I don't like these flying enemies because flying enemies, for some reason, just don't get hit by stuff.
Okay, leave it to me.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy. Power to you.
Oh my god, to stay down.
We won admirably.
It's kind of cool. It's sort of following like the way the map is set up even in the original game. How do I get back there? Maybe there's a path behind. Oh, okay, there's a path behind here. Ow.
Time to work together.
Ow! Oh, are these guys gonna need like a charge shot? Yeah. Wow, these guys hit hard. Okay, I don't like them.
I will not fall.
I don't like these guys.
That one was on me.
Alright, Charlotte, you want to heal me?
No.
Charlotte, do you want to heal us?
Protection.
Great.
Charlotte, do you want to heal us?
This direction.
Thank you.
Hey, watch it.
These guys are really annoying. I don't like them.
Victory is easy with reliable companions. It is unwise to get in our way.
Allow me.
Prepare.
That's
I'm on the job. Come and get me.
that one was on me. Okay.
You'll be okay now. You will be okay now.
That stings.
The enemies here suck. I don't like these like crawlers on the ground.
Owie!
I forget this play. I'm running out of here.
We cannot delay.
I don't think I killed a single one of those enemies there.
Allow me. I'm on the job.
So Charlotte, since you are failing big time when making sure to heal my party,
Is this
get
it?
me a little upset there.
Allow me.
Okay, leave it to me.
So let's try this again.
Don't blow it. I got this.
Good job! Okay, Hulk's about to die.
This should do it.
See, the problem is I got these stupid bees up here doing massive area attacks, and meanwhile I got these crawler guys just, you know, doing annoying attacks on the ground. So it's like no matter where I go, I'm not safe. My allies are morons. That was my fault. That was 100% me. Don't forget this fight. I'm not doing this one.
No time for this.
I'm gonna try to avoid fights with bees and with whatever else other horrible enemies there are.
I'm on the job. Stay focused.
Okay, leave it to me.
Okay, it's not even like I had to stay out of the water. That looks like the way to go, but I'm gonna go this way.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you.
Mental.
Too bad.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
Ugh. Some of these enemies are a little rough here. I don't like the bees and I don't like the crawler guys. Them together is a deadly combination. I think it is cool you could walk on the like tree trunk here. Pretty cool. Are you kidding me? Whatever, I don't care. Of course. The be honest, I don't know which way is the right way. With my luck, they're probably gonna lead me to the boss without saving, which wouldn't be good. Charlotte, you idiot. You've been running through that wall the whole time. Come on, I want to be able to grab this thing. Whew, almost fell. Okay, we got this. Oh, come on! This is a nightmare. I'm probably gonna die from falling in this stupid poison goop. Guys, one more time.
I'm on the job.
Charlotte, you moron, heal me. I don't understand why you can't do it now.
Allow me.
Okay.
I could do a running jump. Maybe I'll just start doing that. Forget it. I don't care. I don't care if it's a million things up there.
You wish you
I'm running out of here.
See you around.
I want to go back. I want to see what's up there. Oh, this is painful.
This should do it.
I overshot that. Oh, I can't even jump on these little ones. This is awful. I mean, it's not that this is awful. It's just my platforming ability is bad. This is not a game that should require platforming. The original Secret of Mana, you never jumped. Oh my god. I'm not trying to suck. I want to see what's up there now. I want it. Falcon's gonna die because he's falling into purple goop.
Oh, great.
I'm literally wasting chocolate just because I'm getting poisoned. Alright. There we go. No!
Allow me.
I swear to God I was holding down the... You gotta hold down the analog stick. I swear to God I was holding it down on that last jump. Oh, this is like terribly frustrating. Not reading any comments until I get this stupid item here. Whatever's up here. Alright, I gotta do a running jump here. See, right there, she wasn't running. She wasn't running there either. It doesn't always, it's not responsive all the time. Sometimes it runs, other times it doesn't. And what makes this worse is like I'm getting hurt because I'm falling into purple crap. Okay, I gotta do the running jump here. She's not doing it that time. That time she did, okay. See, she didn't do it this time. I swear to God, I'm holding down the button. Okay, we got it. Miss Bohm's ring. Ugh. That was painful. I wasted how many minutes on that? About 5 minutes of just platforming in a Secret of Mana game. Oh, it's actually the way to the boss. I guess both ways went to the boss. It's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I'm sorry, he looks just as ridiculous in this game as he does in the original. So, this is Miss Palm. In the original game, you're not really supposed to hit the little pumpkins next to him, but this time it looks like you're supposed to, so whatevs.
A giant pumpkin monster? Great!
So he's actually probably the easiest boss in the original game. We're gonna see if this game is the same.
Okay. Wing away. Heaven's mercy. Hey, what's it?
Any last words? You can't run! Going down!
Okay, Charlotte just died. There's a surprise. She always dies.
This should do it!
I will not fall. Stay focused. You will be okay now.
I kind of like the idea of jumping in battle, though. I don't mind that.
You will be okay now. This ought to help. I'm on the run. This one's a doozy.
Really, you go? Okay, she did go for the rest then. Whoa, whoa, okay, hold on. Hulk is about to die.
Here!
Stay true. You will be okay now.
That one was on me!
Okay, Hulk's dead. I like how the game, like, still has me controlling Hulk even after he dies. Like, why would I want to control a corpse?
Allow me.
Did Charlotte... Wow, you died as you were resurrecting Hulk. You really do suck, Charlotte.
Okay, leave it to me!
You'll be okay now.
That stings.
You win one.
what do you know, Charlotte's dead again.
This should do it.
Oh, holy crap, holy crap. That's a bad attack. I gotta avoid that.
I will never give up.
Stay focused. Twinkle rain.
This is it. You can't run.
You'll be okay.
This guy should be dead soon. I hope.
Okay. Great. You can't run.
You ready? Too bad. Bye.
Let's have her heal. And then I'm gonna take control of Reisz.
Allow me.
Yeah, that attack's bad. I gotta avoid that. That bubble. He might be dead on this attack. Almost.
Okay, leave it to me.
Too bad.
He died as his head was flying back up to his body. So Miss Boom totally misfired right there. And he died in a nuclear blast of Pumpkin. I actually like it. It's definitely a much more fun fight than his old fight. He was a bit of a joke in the original game. He's a little bit harder here. The only beast I did not like so far was the Wind Beast. And I kind of hate the Wind Beast in the original game too, so it's, you know, no feelings lost there. Oh, that sent me back. I actually kind of want to see where that other pathway went. Oh well, whatever. Let's see if we can afford our armor
Quality
here.
armor, it won't matter how good your
This
weapons
is
are.
expensive. I still can't really afford it.
Come again.
Forget it. We don't need armor where we're going, guys. First off, let me level again, so thank you for the max luck warning. Alright. We'll level up his strength. I want to make my character strong right now. She can't really level anything up yet. That's not bad. Attack boost all 2. I'll increase her stamina a little bit. Charlotte. Let me increase her HP because you just die otherwise. Alright. Alright guys, we have 2 more beasts remaining. We have the Earth Beast and... oh, that's not the way to go. We have the Earth Beast and we also have the Light Beast. So Light and Earth. I will let you guys choose. And while you're choosing, I shall use the restroom.
That is the 5th Benevodon we have managed to defeat.
Only 3 left. Keep going.
Just 3 more Benevodons.
We're nearly done with this run around. A few more down and I can save Jessica.
Alright guys, so are we going to the Light Beast, or are we going to the Earth Beast? Heart. Alright, I guess we're going to the Earth Beast. So happy Earth Day, it actually just passed a couple days ago, actually a week ago. And we are heading over to the Earth Beast. Is it right here? I just want to make sure I'm in the right spot. Yeah, it's gonna be there, okay. Right by Forcina, of all places. The king and his giant statue. Sorry, Valcina, not Forcina. So let's head on down. Oh, it's all little Sonic the Hedgehog, guys.
It is unwise to get in our way.
You'll be okay now.
Strength!
It's not my own strength.
Now this should be the same way. Okay, I'm at a higher level. Originally I was all over here to the right and making my way over this way to Valcina, which actually this was a bit of a long stretch. It's kind of an annoying area, the Mulberry Hills. It was actually really pretty involved. Now I could choose to fall down here, but I don't want to do that. Instead, we want to go towards the mountains over here.
Is it even worth it to fight such a weak enemy? Aw, is it over? That's disappointing. Is it even worth it to fight such a weak enemy?
Through me!
You'll be okay now.
Too bad.
Protection!
No need to stick around after a win.
I like how these guys are just like camping out while there's all violence going on around them.
You could never beat us. Like off, of course.
We should continue on our journey instead.
Peruvian flute, really? Alright, we are in the Gemstone Valley. Sorry, Daria Gem Valley, I guess. That was the secret to the show Daria from MTV.
Never thought there'd be something cool near those weird moors. There's a Benevodon presence nearby. Let's search.
This area was always kind of boring to me. It's also kind of a hard area too. There's a lot of really
There's a
nasty monsters in
Benevodon
the original
presence
game.
nearby. Let's search.
We have gray Sonic the Hedgehogs.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go. That
Blink away.
stings.
You'll be okay now.
Too bad.
A little overkill there, Charlotte. This looks kind of cool, though. I will admit, the 3D environments really do get enhanced. You know, when compared to the original environment, it's just, you know, you have more dimensions here. I'm committing suicide. Goodbye, everyone. Is this No, no, that was in the original
Get
Super
this
Man game.
nuisance out of the way before we can go. That one. That stings.
I will not fall. Mental
That was in the underground subway or whatever it was called. The underground city area.
Too bad.
With the strength, I can make a difference.
Good thing it wasn't Dryad Day when we went to the forest of Wandara or whatever it's
Time to
called.
work together, everyone.
You will be okay now. You will be okay now. You will be
Great.
Oh, why can't I get on? Okay, there we go.
Of course.
I'm getting good at this.
You wish you never crossed paths with us. You can't run.
Leave this one to me.
Going down.
Nice overkill a little bit.
That one was on me.
You ready?
Last words.
Don't
think so. Of course.
It's a little bad. I'm killing a baby chicken
Must
right
be
now.
stopped.
Once we defeat all the Benevodons, I'm gonna come back for these gems.
Oh, a little dragon there. What do you call it when a dragon's kind of like pulling their feet along the ground? He's dragging, the dragon's dragging his feet, or he's dragging his dragon feet. It was funny when I thought it.
Don't worry. I've got this. You will be okay now. You will be okay now.
Ironically, the dragon went down first. Everyone else is a lot harder.
through me.
Potential feels limitless.
Nope, I was about to say, I haven't seen any of the little cactus
Don't
guys.
worry. I've
There's one
got
over
this.
there.
That one.
You will be okay now.
That stings.
This direction. You will be okay now. Did you see that? I was great.
We're fine, little cactus. Found two more times for a prize. Okay, this is right where I was coming from. Alright, just want to make sure I didn't kind of go out of sequence here.
This one is so
What a
annoying.
waste of time.
You can't run.
These guys were just frolicking, enjoying their day, and I just came by and just obliterated them.
Power together. Protection. You will be okay now.
We should continue on our journey as planned.
I like these flash strikes. They're like really,
I'm on
really
the job.
overpowered.
Don't worry. I've got this. Take your
I noticed Okay, hers is mostly just one enemy.
Too bad. 5.
Okay, leave it to me.
I'm on the job. I will not hold back.
These are all, some of them have like little range attacks.
This already. Easy peasy.
Like hers is not supposed to be like a range attack, but
I'm on the job.
now
Okay,
it is. So
leave
like
it to me.
the enemies all got buffed a little bit with their clash strikes as compared to the old game.
No wish to never cross paths with us.
Let the magic. The strength to protect.
You will be okay now.
Too bad.
Strength. A triumph.
Alright, real quick, I am gonna check and see for my character. I would like to equip some abilities to them. I forget where I do that. Training, gear stats, items. Is it gear? Okay, it's gear stats. Alright. Okay, so 5% CS gauge when enemies defeated. Let me see what else there is. Is there anything better than 5% CS gauge? Nope. That's not that useful for him. Banish. It's not that useful. Nah. Stupid. That's not good for him. Not bad for him, but not that useful. I mean, honestly, I just like obliterate enemies anyway. Magic Smash. Nope. That's it for him? That actually is not too bad because some enemies do require you to charge up and hit them, which I think that's the only negative thing with this game. Effect length increase 100% for status increase caused by move. Whatever. Life wisdom. Magic defense increases. Nah. Magic switch. Stat down resistance. It's not too bad for him to throw on. I might just put that on just so I can make my guy a little bit more powerful. So we'll put on Pinpoint. And I'm also looking at my stats, like nothing's really like changing too much. Nah, that's stupid. I'm not gonna dare do anything that makes my guys bad. I'll do stand ground for him just because there are some times when I have to like actually attack you know, enemies and I need to charge my attack, and I think that's stupid. But I guess it just adds a little bit more of a dynamic element to the game. That I'll do. And attack boost for all. You are getting a lot of healing spells, so I need to make you like good. Alright, so let me see. That I'm gonna do. That's useful for her, and this is useful for her, so I'm gonna do that. What was close call? That's only, nah. That's situational. It's good, but I don't really want to do that. Spell shield, let me see what this was. No, that I did right. Magic switch, nah. 8% chance, stat down resistance, MP boost. I'll do MP boost for her. Alright. Apologize for the little delay there. I just wanted to make sure I put a little stat increase for my allies here. Hey guys, how's it going?
Any last words?
You can't run!
Happy you guys only got in one
The area is
hit. Everyone died in one hit.
We have earned
That's
a rest.
beautiful. I love that. Perfect timing. We got right to a statue. Nice. I guess don't hit that.
Allow me. It is unwise to get in our way. I'm on the job.
You can't run!
What a wondrous place. There are gems littering the ground.
Okay, leave it to me.
Allow me. I'm on the job.
Okay, leave it to me.
I came from that way. Is there anything up here? You found more tacos. Alright, one more.
I'm on the job. This one's a dude.
Oh, let's see. Come on.
Career to you!
Coming at him. Ow, ow, owie.
Did you even hit anybody?
Allow me. You will be okay now.
Okay, leave it to
Aw, is it over? That's disappointing.
Okay, there's a way up and a way down. I want to check out what's up here first. I do like that there are waypoints. I mean, I know that's a little bit of a cop-out for exploring, but to be honest, I don't mind having it. Oh, he's sleeping. Oh, I feel so bad. You just come up and kill these enemies, and they're minding their business. They're all just chilling. Like, the dragon literally has his eyes closed. Should I attack him? Absolutely.
We can take this enemy in no time.
that
You'll
one
be
was...
okay now.
That stings.
I will not fall. Power to you.
You will be okay now. This ought to help. Stay
That
focused.
poison bubble attack's bad.
You'll be
When
okay.
Miss Cole was using that, it was to get the kill him.
last
A little
one.
bit of a waste right
Get
there
out
to
of
use
me.
the Lance Surge on that enemy.
What a waste of time.
You can't run.
Hostile entity! Be careful!
Going down.
You will be okay now.
Last words.
A little bit of overkill.
Owie!
I knew I had such power within me.
Land Umber's Ring, okay. So when you get to, when you usually get the item, you know, that's for the boss, that tends to mean that you're probably drawn near to him. Now the weird thing is, there's not a gold statue here. The original game did have a gold statue, so I don't know if this game is making life a little harder. These guys are frolicking. They're, oh my god, they don't even want to fight. They're not even engaging us. They're just minding their business, doing dragon things. Kill.
You will be okay now.
Let the magic go through me.
Twinkle away.
This direct
You will be okay.
area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
I got a feeling this might be
Allow me.
my boss.
Okay.
I'm on
My
the job.
boss. That'd be great. I gotta fight my boss. This might be the boss coming up right now.
Okay, leave it to me.
So let's hope and pray it's not, but it might be. Okay, it's not. Alright. It's like the original game. You go into a cave. Alright.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
Whoa, get off me, dude.
Stay true.
This ought to help. Did you see that? I was quick.
Allow me.
Don't worry, I've got this. Heaven's mercy! Meteor run! You will be okay now.
Thunder! Don't move!
Let's hurry along.
Okay,
I'm on the job.
Allow me.
okay, leave it to me.
Let us work together to defeat the
What a
enemy.
waste of time.
You can't
You will
run!
be okay now.
Going down!
You ready to fly?
God, guys,
Force
this thing
to
is
be
already
reckoned with.
dead. Let it die already. Jesus.
This is my fight.
You will be okay.
No need to trouble yourselves.
That stings.
I will not fall. It would be dangerous to forge ahead.
Watch out for the enemy! That stings.
Too bad.
Not like this.
Get out of the muck. Purple's bad. You didn't learn that from the forest of Wandara or whatever the hell it's called in this game?
Twinkle away.
Too bad.
Ellie.
Wow, everyone's getting mauled here. All right, let me
This should do it.
You won't be
go
again
back.
now.
Bad area to fight because everybody just gets killed here.
You won't be okay now.
My stupid allies are walking into the
Is it over?
poison. Stop
That's
doing that. That's
disappointing.
why you're getting hurt. So the AI in this game is my only kind of complaint about it. My allies are morons and they keep walking into poison. Alright, so the way this game is set, it appears that you're gonna find a couple of those question mark seeds randomly in chests. Well, not randomly, but they're gonna be in chests scattered throughout the areas for the Benevodons. And I also read that sometimes enemies will drop
I'm
them.
on the job.
Hopefully you get into cases where that happens. It makes life very easy.
Allow me.
But sometimes
Okay,
things aren't.
leave it to
as
me.
nice. Hey guys.
Let us work together to defeat
You
the enemy.
can't run.
Why would you use Meteor Thrust? Oh god, my allies are so stupid.
Can't you tell? We are getting stronger.
Why did you do that? You wasted that. I could have used that on the boss. You know, the boss is probably coming up right after this gold statue. You dumb, dumb girl. We're gonna save. We're about to face off against the Land Umber, which actually I think is a pretty cool boss. Okay, I guess that's where the Mana Stone was. Oh yeah, this is probably the boss right here. Let me take a sip of some liquid courage. Let me drop my phone. Alright, let me read your beautiful comments from all my people. The AI is not the brightest because there are certain situations you're placed in this game where your allies just kind of disregard the environment and just go around attacking, and they don't always properly look at how to evade attacks. Oh good, Sylphid Day. That's actually really fortunate for us. That means the land number is going to be weaker. So let's head this way. He actually looks just like his Super Nintendo counterpart, with two fists and a floating head, so it's not, you know, too vastly different. I am going to cast Sabers, though. I haven't really been doing that. Oh, that's what's confusing. You know what? The sprite is Charlotte, but the character portrait is Reisz. I got confused right there. I'm like thinking, like, wait, where are my saber attacks? We are absolutely gonna cast Lightning Saber on Hawk. We're gonna cast Lightning Saber on Reisz.
Time to step it up. That barrier needs to go. There's no other way.
I'm on the job.
I'm gonna cast Lightning Saber on.
What?
Oh.
Okay, give it to me.
You will be okay now.
Oh, okay, hold on. You gotta kill the fist first. Okay, that changes this fight considerably. That changes this fight very, very much so. Wait, how many parts are there to them? Alright, there's the fists, the head. Okay, that little diamond. So let me take out the fist.
Can't run.
Oh my god, there's different parts. What is this guy? This is Thanos? He has like the little jewels on his fist? Oh, there's like too many things I gotta hit here.
You can't run.
Yeah, I gotta do that first. Okay, this guy might be hard. I have a feeling this guy's gonna be a pain in the neck. Because it looks like I'm gonna have to jump to hit him a lot. My allies are morons and they just keep running into stuff. Oh, a gem missile. Well, it looks like he's a little bit easier when you start taking out his fist.
What a waste of time.
You can't run. Going down. Thunder.
This one's easy. Big dog.
Can't run.
You ready? Too bad.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
No, stop getting by him. Okay.
Stay focused.
Yeah, once you weaken him, he's not too bad.
Last words. I don't think so.
I will not.
Oh, crap. Okay, his fists are back.
No. You will be okay. I will not fall.
That one was on me.
You will be okay now.
Okay, this is an interesting fight. I thought it was going to be really ridiculous at first, but it's not too bad.
Can't run. Thunder.
This ought to help. I will not fall.
He's much better if my moron allies were just a little bit smarter.
That stings. This is it. Try.
That might be dead in like the next attack or two. He's dead. Boom. We got the Landover. Pretty creative fight. I kind of liked it. Go watch that movie. You're talking about the movie AI? Ugh, I don't want to watch that. That was the movie where I thought it would end with the kid underwater washing the ferry. Like, I thought that would have been the perfect spot to end it. But no, the movie had to be more indulgent. Throw aliens in the mix.
Come and get me! You ready? You I want to go shopping. Can we, please?
Honestly, I could buy items from these guys. I don't even want
Okay,
to.
leave it to me.
Don't hold back just because the enemy is
You know what, at this point, let me... Oh, I can't call Flamey? Let me get out of here.
Time
We'll
to
call
retreat.
Flamey. So let's call our boy Flamey. Alright guys, what god beast should we go to next? The god beast of light? Or the god beast of light? Dark.
We beat
We
the sixth
can't go there.
Benevodon. Only 2 left. We're nearly there.
We are so close to our goal. I cannot wait.
It's pretty funny. Anytime I ever do Reisz in Hawk's Quest, I don't think I've ever picked Reisz to be the main character. I just find her a little bit too goody two-shoes of a character. But to be honest, I kind of like her. You know, in terms of like being a noble person, she's pretty good. So here is what was called the Ancient Ruins of Light in the original game. It is called the Shimmering Ruins. Little fun fact, right here is Astoria. This was that area that the Beastmen destroyed. The Cascade Caverns run through here to Wendell. So technically, the god of light was sort of like originated here, or the Lumina. So that's why we got the Lumina spell very quickly, because in the cave underneath here was where Lumina was located. Little fun fact or whatever. I am liking this soundtrack. It's basically what the Secret of Mana soundtrack remake should have been. Just enhancing the original.
The
Not
thief
throwing
is
in...
itching to root around for treasure in these old ruins.
The Benevodon of Light is nearby. I can tell. Come on!
You know, not completely throwing unnecessary changes in there. You know, putting bagpipes in songs because, you know, whenever I think of Secret of Mana, I'm like, bagpipes! That's what the game needs. Bagpipes. Ooh, this looks nice in 3D. Okay, these little crystals are new. Oh, they opened and closed things. Okay, they changed the puzzle element of this dungeon. It's too deep to go further. Now that was in the original game. I'm gonna keep that open for now. Still can't go here, so I guess I have to go this way. And here are some harpies. Hey, remember when we had that as a question in trivia? Harpies, like, are they, what animal do they originate from? And I said, oh, it's a bird, because Secret of Mana had harpies.
I'll take point.
Or sirens, whatever. Sirens or harpies. Well, that's weird.
Strength!
the last of them. Don't get too comfortable, though.
Oh, she's a moo.
Okay.
I'm on the job. Allow me.
Okay.
That's
Leave it to
actually
me.
awesome. What's up over here? Ooh, treasure chest. Gold item seed, nice. They look like banana peels.
Careful! This could be Hey, watch out!
Let the
All
magic.
these things can be solved by money. Don't forget.
Leave it to me, rookies!
What a waste of time. You can't run!
You will be okay.
Going down! Make no mistake, I'm stronger now.
Gold item seed. Alright, let me see what else I can level up real quick. We're just raising all the strength, baby. That's not too useful. Alright, for her. Attack boost all would be pretty useful. We're totally gonna equip that for her, so let me just see. That's useful. Oh, she has attack boost all. Attack boost all 2. There we go. Now we got even more attack boost.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
You will be okay. It's over.
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest.
This area is a bit different from the original game because it's not as... This is much more maze-like. A lot of puzzle solving. Like, there was some very minor puzzle solving in the original. Hey guys.
Be careful!
Come in mercy.
Try to get me. Shadow Slash!
We have improved greatly.
I'm on the job.
Let me make sure I can't get up here. Okay, nah. It looks like I should be able to get up there at some point.
We can take this enemy into the... Take your...
Oh, she can only hit one enemy, it looks like. That sucks.
Allow me.
Okay, leave it to me.
You will be okay now. Stay focused.
Too bad.
Oh, I didn't know there was another enemy here.
Leave it to me.
Kill ya.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
So I put that down, which doesn't help me. I need to undo that one. This is very different from the original. There was not like puzzles like this. The only thing you get to do is just find a way to get rid of the water. Light Gazer's Ring. That's not good if I already have access to that. It means I'm probably nearby because Light Gazer is the name of the boss. Spoiler. But whatever. I mean, finding the name of the boss I don't feel is that devastating a spoiler. Although I do like the music track that plays when you fight him. I'm kind of curious to hear how this one sounds.
It is unwise to get in our way.
Heaven's mercy!
You can't run! Okay. Rooster makes the world go round. Why not spend some?
It's a very big dungeon. Got some Cup of Wishes, nice.
We should work together to defeat this threat.
Oh, get out of there, get out of there. Oh, now they just left the stand.
I will not fall.
The Benevodon of Light.
Understood.
I see.
There must be a logical
chilling
way
there.
through these ruins.
We're found a little cactus. Alright, got free rested inns and a 20% discount of shops. That's actually going to be useful because the next area I go is going to be really expensive. I'm curious to know what the next thing is with Low Cactus. Hey
Gotta
guys.
get this nuisance out of the way before we can go. You can't run! Going down!
You will be okay.
I'm not used to having this much money saved up. This is the life.
Probably gonna raise the ground right there. Yep, called that one. A new path appeared. I like this dungeon. It's pretty cool. It actually is a lot more. There's a lot more to it this time around.
I'm on the job.
Allow me.
I'm on the job. Be careful.
Okay, leave it to me. Plenty of things can be solved by money.
Actually, I'm trying to like time how to do this attack well without doing the you know, the random rush attack where I'm just kind of knocking enemies away from me. You have to do BBBBY.
Be careful.
Let the magic flow through me.
Too bad.
Devastating attack when you're able to pull it off. Alright, I got a feeling this is probably going to lower the water this one. I'm going to hold off on doing that. Is there something in the water there? Oh, it's a mana statue. Okay. Which means that our boy Light Gazer's chilling back there, I'm sure. Oh, I see you. We're found little turtles. More items available and resetting trading points half off at night market. Interesting. I'm kind of curious to see what that would entail. And just exactly what items are available. Oh, what do you know? It lowered the water. I totally called that one. Real quick, I absolutely want to save at this point, because I'm sure that light gazer's probably not too far away. There is a treasure chest up there. I want to get to it. Is there a way for me to get to that one? I don't know, but whatever. Let me just explore around a little bit, see if I can get to it. This one right here, I can't get to that yet. Okay, this way I didn't go yet. Alright, there's a little bit more to this dungeon.
This is it.
I've got this.
You can't run.
You will be okay.
Going down.
How far do these ruins go?
That way, I'm sure, leads to my boss.
Allow me.
Watch out for the enemy.
Well fought.
I'm on the job.
Okay, leave it to me. Score. Too bad. Score.
With this strength, I can make a difference.
This area is very maze-like. 3 cup of wishes, not the best sign. I got a feeling my boss is right there. So I'm hoping that I don't have to...
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
You will be okay. How far do these ruins go?
Yeah, I'm sure Light Gazer's this way. But there was that treasure chest. I want to get to that one chest. Now you know what, forget it. Who cares? It's probably the best item ever in the game. So we definitely have Light Gazer coming up right here. At this point, I'm going to be a jerk and pause the game. Oh crap, never mind, I'm not going to pause the game. Light Gazer.
Time to take out the Benevodon of Light, I guess. What a waste of time. You can't run!
No!
Going down!
Oh great, that didn't hit him. Ooh, he hits hard.
Zombie.
Now I remember this guy bounces around like crazy. And he's proving to be kind of annoying right now.
This ought to hurt. You will be okay now. Hey, watch it!
No! Power
Okay. No
I
rules.
will not fall!
Don't move.
Power to you!
Your guard up.
He's absorbing damage from
You'll
me,
be
so...
okay now.
Did he just put like an attack on that heals himself?
What? That one was on me.
You will be okay now. Hey, watch it!
No!
Yeah, it's healing him. Oh, I know why, because he casted the lightsaber on me. Okay, that's why. A little rotten. Yeah, Holy Saber I don't want to. No, let me just cast Fire Saber on Hawk. That's why. I have Lightsaber on my character.
I will not fall!
I thought maybe he put like some kind of weird attack on where
You will be
it
okay.
healed him. Do I have any Stardust herbs? No, Hawk right now is worthless. I can't fight him at the moment. Apparently putting another saber on myself doesn't get rid of the light spell.
That one was on me. Water. Don't move.
Too bad.
Enjoy. That stings. Water.
You will be okay now.
Don't move.
I will not fall!
Time to step it up.
Prepare!
That one was on me. Okay, leave it to me.
Stay focused.
Yes, apparently casting sabers on your characters, like if the enemy casts lightsaber on me, which would heal him, casting another saber over that doesn't cancel out the original saber. It's a little rotten to
That
begin to
one
do
was
that.
on me.
I will not fall!
Now, this guy's moving around way too much.
You will be okay now.
That one was on me. That stings.
Hey, watch it!
Don't
I
move.
will not fall!
What? That one was on me.
You will be okay now.
That stings.
No!
Oh my god, this guy is really annoying to hit.
That one was on me.
I will not fall!
No!
unless this is it. You can't run. Going down.
No, don't cast it on Hawk. Oh, crap.
I'm on the job.
Casting Holy Saber on me is gonna really nerf me right now.
Stay through.
Okay, leave it to me.
I will. I'm on the job. Allow me.
That stings.
I will not hold back.
Oh, he moved. Oh, that didn't hit him.
I'm on the job.
What a jerk. He's teleporting around too much. That nearly killed him.
Allow me.
Okay, leave it to me. Too bad.
And he's dead. We got him.
Only one monster is left. The Benevodon of Darkness. This is it. But I don't know where the Darkstone is.
Alright, so on this point, I'm gonna take a quick, 2-second break. We have to find the Benevodon of Darkness. Alright, so our next god beast is the Man of Stone of, or the Benevodon of Darkness, who's probably the coolest boss of the entire game.
Well, that's just great. We can't leave the Benevodon alone, or it's just gonna get more powerful. And at this rate, my equipment isn't gonna make it.
Oh! Did not that merchant Josephine mention a place called Petitte with good equipment? We should go there and regroup.
People from Petitte are called files. Oh, that's actually convenient. Bam, look at that. We got Stardust Herb, which actually would have been useful for the fight I just had, but whatever. So we are going to head to the ancient city of Petitte. Petitte is in the southeast continent, and the Jungle of Illusion's also here.
Petitte, the ancient capital city. It's west of Buka Island, right?
First, we should see to our weaponry. Then we should ask the people we find in Petitte for information. Perhaps they can tell us about the Darkstone.
Actually curious, you can't really see the Mirage Palace anymore, so I consider that to be pretty interesting. The next time I play this game, I totally want to do the Kevin and Carly quest. Kevin and Charlotte quest, just because I really want to see the Mirage Palace. That's my favorite area of the entire game. Is there anything over here? Nah, there's nothing there. Now, in the original game, this was an area where you used to farm for question mark seeds like crazy. Now, this game's a little different. You get your final class change pretty early. The ancient capital of Petitte. I like the modern indoor right outside.
Are you sure Petitte is supposed to be around here?
It should be here.
Uh-oh, Jenny Perro's here.
Maybe we should rest somewhere before we search.
What's up, Jenny Perro? I don't know if there's any dogs here. This is the ancient city of Petitte. And I'm pretty sure there's probably nothing really here in terms of exploration right now. There might be in a moment. It's one of the weirder areas of the game. So let's rest at the inn here because ancient cities have modern day signs on them. Oh, what a nice cozy looking inn. Hey look, the beds are actually good. You know what, this looks like my bedroom. Except all the garbage on the ground here would be on my bed.
Welcome.
Who's talking to me? You know what? I don't even care. I've been compensated. You can stay here free of charge. Would you like to rest? Sure. Alright, we woke up and we are in a strange area. That's my life all the time. I'm getting out of this place. It's creepy. And now there are people outside. The ancient capital of Petitte. It's a weird little area. I guess there's like little time disruptions here because Petitte was destroyed a while ago. So it's like you come here and then somehow you get sucked back.
Where did all of this come from?
This city is as strange as I heard. I bet we can find a lead on the Benevodon of Darkness here.
Alright, so one thing that's actually really cool with this area, depending on whichever quest you're doing, you're going to hear about all three of the main antagonists of the game. The Archdemon, or Prince of Darkness, whatever his name is, the Masked Mage, and the Dragon Lord, or Dragon Emperor. So I actually find this area to be pretty fascinating. Dark Castle? I can't say I've heard of it. I have heard of a place called Light Castle, though. I think it's on a big island north of Laurent. You know her from that old prophecy of the prince who destroys his country? Why did I bring it up? Well, let's just say no one lives on that island anymore. There's a large castle deep in the jungle called Mirage Palace, but the foliage has gotten too thick to reach it lately. See, like they're giving hints about the final areas. So here's a weapon shop. I'm not going to talk to the weapon clerk yet. In the far north of the sea west of Altena is Dragon Island. The Dragon Lord you've all heard about lives in Crystal Desert, which covers half the island. The dragon is scarily strong. He's smarter than humans, and that's not all. He even plans to level Petitte to rid those stores of weapons and equipment. Because Petitte has really good weaponry, so this is probably like our final area where we're gonna get some weapons. The jungle of visions to the west of Petitte is so dense it's like a maze. Careful you don't get lost in there. There's a large castle deep in the jungle called Mirage Palace, but the foliage has gotten too thick to reach it lately. There's a Mana Stone scholar here, you know. Have you seen him yet? Wait 1 second. How did this town get here? Everyone seems so busy all of a sudden. That's because we're in an ancient weird city that just kind of randomly pops up. Alright, now I'm getting question marks. Seems like there's no one's business. Do you have any idea what may have happened here? The ruins are now a perfectly functioning town. I have no idea, lady. Well, I haven't seen you around. Where do you hail from, stranger? Well, Petitte is best known for our gear and weapons. You should take a look while you're here. Alright, so they're basically hinting like crazy. Look at our weapons. But I'm still gonna talk to people. Word has spread of our quality gear and weapons. Famous knights are known to stop by here, you know. I see him. If Dragon Lord were here to pass through this town, we'd have nowhere to run. We're found, little cactus. More items available, resetting training points half off at night mark. Oh yeah, I did that already. 5 to 3 more times for a prize. Actually, I am curious to know like what the items are in the black market or the night market, because black market is too risque, I guess. There's nobody in here? Okay, it's a little strange. Oh, I didn't realize that would bring me up. Okay. Let me talk to this girl. Talk to her. Stop jumping in the air. Word has spread about... Okay, I've already talked to her. Oh, she walked pretty far. Oh, little kid. His Highness Prince Richard and Golden Knight are to beat up the Dragon Lord. Prince Richard, get it? We went back in time. This is Petitte. Did you see the prophecy? I don't really get it, but the old man that takes care of it can tell you more. Ooh, piece of candy. Stardust herb. Talk to this little kid. Apparently he has something important to say. I saw a fairy with Prince Richard. Oh, here's our gear shop. I'm like thinking weapons in my head. I'm like, gear. Say gear. What's over here? I don't think I went in here. Do people live inside here, or do they just walk around outside all day? I mean, that's good. It's good exercise. You should be outside. Thank you, Jenny Farrell. Alright, so let me talk to these people. Let me see what weapons and stuff they got.
Welcome.
Welcome.
What interests you?
Wow, this stuff's expensive.
Come again.
Alright, let me hold off for a second. This is probably the gear shop.
Welcome. Come,
Yeah, this is
take
the
a
armor
look.
shop. Oh my god, this stuff is so expensive. I can't afford half of this.
Come again.
I mean, I got some money, but I'm gonna be broke in 2 seconds. Oh my god, it's in Hebrew.
This stone tablet contains the goddess's prophecy about the world's end. You can't read it? Fine. I will interpret the text for you. The world will fall to ruin. The tree will wither. The sword will be corrupted, and despair will reign in Mavolia's domain. But 3 heroes... The rest of the stone was broken off. I'm sure it further describes the world's destruction at the hand of the ruler of Mavolia.
But 3 heroes will die.
But we needn't worry yet. Besides, it has nothing to do with me.
Go talk to the Mana Stone Scholar. I'm a little disappointed. This game didn't really mention much about, like, the Dragon Lord, about the Masked Mage, about the Dark Prince. You usually hear about them. Okay, maybe this might be the guy that tells you about it, but it's a little bit disappointing because the original game, like, you'd actually hear about all 3 of the major antagonists, like, at this point of the game.
Oh, well, yes, I am a Mana Stone Scholar. There were once 8 Mana Stones, but alas, with the Darkstone lost, there are only 7. However, after exhaustive research, I have concluded that the Darkstone could be in Night Cavern, north of Laurent, on Light Castle Island.
Now we know where to head next.
Time to check out Night Cavern.
Now, technically, depending on who your protagonist is, if it's Kevin and Carly, it's going to be in the Jungle of Illusion. If it's Duran or Angela, it's going to be in the Glass Desert. Unfortunately, those 2 other areas I have pretty much no access to with my current party. I'm just slightly disappointed. You don't hear much about the Dragon Lord and them. And Hawk, what are you standing on? He's actually standing on nothing. I like that. That's awesome. Alright, so I am going to buy some equipment here. I don't care about Carly so much, but I want to give Hawk and Reisz some good equipment.
What interests ya?
Looks useful.
Ready to make your purchase?
This is useful.
Come
Let me
again.
go to the gear shop. I'm disappointed because I thought it was always cool. You hear about the lore of the other characters, like on the story you're in. It's just always kind of struck me as kind of a cool thing about the game. Alright, so that's 17, about 18,000, 17,000. I'm just barely gonna be short. Let me just see if I have any more crap to sell. Just the rings here. They're not worth much. I might be able to afford everything here.
Come, take a look.
The main thing I want to get is stuff for Charlotte because she's weak and
Always
stupid.
good to have a spare.
Ooh, exciting.
Always good to have a spare.
Good work.
Oh, you know, I should be able to afford everything just because of the fact that
I have an eye for quality.
I can sell all my old equipment.
Looks useful.
I had wanted this.
Oh, I just missed. Alright, let me sell everything. You know, I actually could afford her old weapon. Her Charlotte's weapon here. Might as well.
Come, take a look.
this is useful.
Come
Now, we're
again.
good on weapons. Honestly, this game in some ways is easier. It's a good balance. I mean, it's fair. There's nothing really too cheap with this game. The only thing I found a little cheap, I just did not like the Wind Beast. That was the only thing in this game that's the only blemish.
Interest ya.
But I can afford everything here, so
Ready
I'm
to
happy
make
with
your
that.
purchase?
Ooh, exciting!
Come again.
Well, that was weird. I was like walking on the air there. Unfortunately, there's no hot here for me. So you know what? Let me take a nap. I'm tired. We're gonna go to sleep.
Welcome.
We'll wake up in the morning. Alright, now this is more familiar. I guess that must have been a dream. Whoa, man, I gotta like lay off all the special hawk medicine. So before we do anything, I would like to get some goodies from the inn. To be honest, I might be able to beat the game
I'm glad
tonight
we
if
found
I
a lead on the
really want to
Benevodon of
stretch it.
Darkness.
This is the last one. It's supposed to be north of Wawant, in Night Cavern.
Oh god, I hate Charlotte so much. I hate the fact you guys made me pick her. We're gonna go to sleep here real quick. I just want to go to an inn. I don't know, maybe I might be able to beat this game tonight. It depends on the last area. I might split the video up though, where, you know, I'll continue for my live streamers, and then I might just split the video up into 2 sections for my, for YouTube. Where's the inn in here? The inn's down here, okay. Let me just plant my stuff. I got a whole bunch of crap here. Alright guys, let's see what we get. High Investment, Candy, Ghost Eye, High Ribbon, Mythic Cookie, Stardust Helm, Medical Herb, Fairy Walnut, a whole bunch of stuff. Gold item seeds, we're gonna plant them all. Ruby Mask, Poseidon Claw, Stargazer, Strength Serum, Luck Serum, Mythic Cookie, Stardust Helm, Spirit Serum, Medical Herb, Final Blow. Magic Pot now level 4, higher chance of enemies dropping seeds. Seeds have a higher chance of yielding good items. So the seeds I think are predestined in this game. I think it's a level of luck. Let's see what items we got. Dusk Dice. Okay, so Precise Dice might have been the other item for Hawk's other class change. Evening Star I think was different from the one I got for her. Salt Bottle would have been a different thing for okay, hold on. Bring this in. Salt Bottle. I don't know, maybe, you know, I'm gonna look in the actual item stats real quick. Okay, so Holy Bottle changes her to a cleric. Salt Bottle's the Sage. Ninja Master's Precise Dice. Dusk Dice is Nightblade. Vandalis is the Brzingman and the Evening Star. Okay. You can still use these items. Usually they just have like a random trait to them, like stuff. Oh, whoops. I didn't realize I had my phone on. I'm not going to be able to take the call right now, but... The thing with the game is just that they just pretty much are something distinct to that class. So like Dusk Dice might just use like Hawk's deadly weapon ability to throw something at an enemy, while Precise Dice might be like the ability to multi-target one of my spells. It's like whatever spell is unique to that character. I did happen to get lucky. I just found it a little bit strange though. It almost looked as though I could pick a class. But you know what? It's following what the original game did. It's just the thing is, I think the items are already predestined to be something. I think the original game, you actually do have a way of manipulating what they are. If you keep reloading a save and going to a different inn or sleeping and then waking up somewhere else, like you have the ability to somehow... manipulate what you have grow out of the pot. So it's just a little interesting fact.
Welcome.
I'm just gonna save here real quick. It's Mana Day. Mana Day just means all hotel rooms are free. And you know, I am enjoying this. This game definitely is better than the other Secret of Mana remake. It's a million times better in that sense. Just give me 1 second, I just gotta text real quick. Alright, there we go. I do want to buy some things real quick.
Where's the browse?
I have Poe oil. I do want to... Oh, actually I have a lot of these.
Again.
I have not been using a lot of items in this game, if you notice. Like, this game honestly is easier than the original. The original game, you have to be pretty smart with your item usage. It required a bit of strategy. Like, this game, I'm not saying it doesn't require strategy, but it's a lot more like combat oriented, but it's reactionary based. Like, you actually have a chance to react to stuff. The other game was like button mashing madness for combat, and you could not avoid any magic spells, you could not avoid any class spells or class attacks by enemies. So for the most point, it's just, you know, it was very luck based. So just for fun, over here, this would be the Crystal Desert. This would be the area that leads to the Dragon's Cove or whatever it's called in this game. Unfortunately, we have no access to here. The other area was down by the island here, which would have led to the Jungle of Illusions somewhere. I'm sure it probably rises somewhere up out of the foliage here, but that would be where the Mirage Palace maybe would rise up over here. The area we're actually going to the final area for Hawk's and Lisa's quest, to the Dark Castle. I could land there, I'll show you, if you're that curious. We can land there, we just can't go anywhere. Yeah, we'll land. And here you go. You just get a 360-degree circle of the Crystal Desert. Now there are multiple parts to the map here, but unfortunately we cannot get through. I'm sure there would have been some kind of opening somewhere, but we have no reason to be here. To be honest, out of the final areas, my favorite area by far is the Mirage Palace. The Jungle of Illusion's kind of stupid though. I mean, it's just another jungle. Then my second favorite area is probably the Dark Castle. And the Dark Cavern before that's not super interesting, but it's okay. And then my least favorite final area is the Dragon's Cove. The Crystal Desert's cool, but I hate the Dragon's Cove. It's just boring and bland. This looks creepy. It looks like a spine on the ground. God, that looks terrifying. The Dark Castle looks a little bit silly though, but whatever. Well, let's land here to the Night Cavern, not the Dark Cavern, the Night Cavern. Alright, so the Night Cavern is one of the final areas for our...
Manastone Scholar told us about this place. Night Cavern, right?
Hawkeye, we must find the Darkstone as soon as possible. Once we defeat the Benevodon. Can I count on your help finding Elliot?
Of course. What are friends for?
Alright, so this area is... in the original game is not very fun. You usually get massacred by a lot of the guys here, but so far this game's been kind of generous with leveling up my characters. And speaking of which, I want to see if I can level up other areas. Oh, I can't get Ward off. Ugh. That actually would be kind of useful for him. God, I can't even get there. Probably like 1 point shy. Alright, for her. That's actually kind of useful. I might want to get that. Alright, so we're going to go for that auto HP heal. That actually seems pretty useful for her. Alright, let's hope and pray this area is not too terrifying.
Gotta get this
You will be okay now. You will be okay.
Too bad.
So far it's okay, but what I remember with this area being horrible, some device is keeping it shut. What made this area terrible was the fact that you find a whole bunch of enemies in here, these ninjas that are called Night Blades, that are literally Hawk's class and have Hawk's abilities, and they are absolutely devastating in the Super Nintendo version. To the point where it's just, they just mercilessly beat the crap out of you in this game.
We should look better than the roommate. Mr. Ray, power to you!
That was the last of them. Don't get too comfortable,
3
though.
fairy wands, that's nice. Alright, here is what I believe is a Night Blade. They're gonna be the worst enemy ever.
This is my fight.
Sorry, Dark Assassin.
You will be okay now.
Now, luckily, they don't have the most, crazy amount of HP. But they pack a punch.
You will be
The
okay.
original game, they were really
Force to
mean.
be reckoned with. Watch out for the enemy. Too bad.
You will be okay now. Erase that.
Is it over? That's disappointing.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy.
You can't run.
Oh, you just killed a bunch of dogs! Oh. Now at this point, I should be coming across what's called armor and weapon seeds.
This is
Those
my
are nice
fight.
because you
No
start,
need to trouble
you have the
yourself.
ability to plant your ultimate weapons and stuff. With your
Victory
character.
is easy with reliable companions.
Okay, this should bring me back to the beginning. Yeah, that's where I came from. So let me do this. This should open the gate. We're not going to go through that way, however. The path is open. It just allows me to kind of pass through the area. I do want to get to that, though. To be honest, this area is a little bit more bland than the original game. At least the original game, Zabel Forest Ring. Oh god. At least with the original game, the cave used to glow a bit. This is kind of drab looking. I kind of miss the old cave. Like it had a very dark blue tint to it. It would kind of glow a little bit, illuminate to the
Don't worry. I've got it.
a little bit to the theme of the area.
You will be okay now. This ought to help.
Our eyes need to adjust before we can fight in this darkness.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the whimpering dog sound myself. I don't like it. I absolutely want to save the game. There's 2 gold statues? That's interesting. Let's see where this goes. Oh god. Ooh boy. Okay, okay. Well, hold on. Ooh. Oh god. Alright. We're gonna hold off for 2 seconds. This part, I gotta prep for this. Mentally prep for it. Alright guys, so ahead of us is the Mana Stone of Darkness. And the God Beast is just kind of laying in there dormant. Hopefully I can sneak by and nothing's gonna happen.
Look! There!
It's the Darkstone. But why?
Watch out!
And this might be my favorite God Beast of the original game. I'm curious to see what he looks like in this game. Zabulfar, which is a really cool beast. Okay, the alien tongues look a little silly with them, but in all honesty, they used to attack like that. I want to cast Holy Saber on as many characters as possible right now.
Pretty well, huh? Thing is, the world is counting on us to get rid of things like you. No hard feelings.
You will be okay now. You will be okay now.
Sure.
I already awakened the other head. Is it gonna cast Hellcross?
This thing has some tricks up
No, it casts Reanimate.
What a waste of time. Can't run. Going down.
This is the race to protect.
I'm up.
So far, this boss hasn't been too bad. I mean, to be honest, like, everyone always hypes up, like, oh, the God Beast of Darkness is so hard.
Okay.
I've never, ever, I don't think I've ever died to the Darkness. Granted, yeah, there are some pretty powerful attacks by the God Beast of Darkness, but it's not...
You will be okay now.
I always felt like overhyped.
Let the magic go through me. Protection!
What is this? This is weird.
Oh, I gotta destroy that thing. Okay.
They're combining their powers. Oh no.
Mental
Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy crap. Whew. Sorry for the spazzing out effect here, but I needed to summon Carly real quick. Okay, so this boss has some new tricks to it. Oh, actually, I forgot that she has magic attacks. I should probably use them on this boss. Oh, look how happy that boss looks. He's just so happy. Everybody gets a free heal rate.
And run. Going down.
Okay, this boss hits hard. Alright, my thoughts here are a little bit different. No, the Dark Stone will always be in a different location. It just depends on whoever your main character is. So for Hawk and Lise, it's always going to be in the Cavern of Darkness or whatever it's called. For Kevin and Charlotte, it's going to be in the Jungle of Illusion. For Duran and for Angela, it's going to be in the Crystal Desert.
Healing light! You'll be okay now.
Let the magic flow through me.
Oh crap, I gotta kill these things. Speaking of which, you know what, let me use light magic to try and destroy these things quickly. Okay, it doesn't really do much. I don't care that I'm wasting this on like one of these things. I want to destroy it. I don't want to get hit by that spell. Wow, Hawk just died. How did Hawk die? What just killed him? What killed Hawk? If you know what killed Hawk, text me right now. And don't say my incompetence. I'm sure that it's like a very fair answer.
Can't run. Going down.
She should be dead right after this hit.
Time to step it up.
Goodbye. Oh, not dead. Now you're dead. I just have to like love tag you a couple times. Alright. That was far just as cool as the original boss. The only thing that's a little silly is the little alien, you know, tongues inside it. But honestly, even the original game, it used to do that. It just didn't see it that often. That's the second time I had some kind of like a... Yeah, I was about to say, it's the second time I had some kind of noise override the music. That happened before when I was fighting the machine golems in the Frostbite Fields.
The Darkstone reappearing in this realm must have triggered the portal to the sanctuary. Oh no! Oh no. It was a trap.
Who, what?
Huh?
Our enemies absorbed the powers of each of the 8 Benevodons after we defeated them. Oh, that means they have the complete combined powers of all the monsters.
The enemy was getting stronger right under our noses. We can't let them get away with this. Let's go.
Alright, so let's continue on with the quest.
Leave it to me.
Okay, that's interesting. It leads to the other area, the cave I didn't get to yet.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you. Of course.
And don't get hit by these guys.
This is talent.
Alright, this area is much easier. I'm gonna say, like, overall, this game's a bit easier than the original. There's a few bosses that are harder, but for the most part, the combat's much more friendly.
This one is so annoying.
Any last words? Can't run. Going down.
Too bad. Too bad.
Oh, I hate that yelping sound.
We're getting too good for these guys.
I don't like. It bothers me the little dogs making that sound. Still can't reach it. Alright, she can at least get strength 10, so let me do that. Auto heal all. I want that one. Still can't reach it. So the next area, a path is open. We do want to go in here, but I'm going to hold off for just a second. I want to heal up. I want to save. And all that good stuff. What is up here? I'm kind of curious. Probably the next area I'm supposed to go to. Let me see what's down. Is this just a shortcut to get where I need to go? Yeah, it's just a shortcut to get to the next area. Alright, no reason to backtrack. We're gonna head up.
You wish you'd never crossed the
You will be okay. You will be okay now. That's how it's done.
This area is a lot easier than the original game. It's fine by me.
Leave it to me, Wookie.
Oh, beholders! I remember those things. They used to be a lot of those question mark seed droppers.
You will be okay now. Let's go be along.
Watch out for the enemy.
Let the magic flow through me.
Too bad.
I knew I had such power within me.
I see you there, Malokio. I'm gonna hold off on getting to you. Still can't reach that. Still can't get it. You head over to the little baby cactus. I like how the game's just hinting. I'm like, oh, I guess we gotta go up to that guy, but... You found little cactus. I probably missed a lot of these. I'm almost curious to know what the last thing is. Found them 2 more times for a prize.
Watch out for the enemy.
You will be okay. You will be okay now.
Too bad.
I'll be cool about waiting for us right now. I can't remember what his name is in the original game.
Hostile entities, be careful! We won admirably.
Hey guys.
Try to get away.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy!
Shadow slash.
I will not fall.
You will be okay now. And with that, peace has returned.
I don't know, should I go and fight him? He's just kind of chilling there. I was about to say he is asking for it, he's just kind of chilling there. Very nonchalantly, like nothing matters. I do remember he's a bit of a pain in the neck as a boss fight because he's like one of those few bosses that actually will summon other monsters.
You will be okay now. Protection! Twinkle wings!
Wow, okay, he just massacred that poor thing.
My potential feels limitless.
Sad, but... Alright, let's go and... Don't fight sneak... You're right, I should sneak up and push him. You're absolutely right by that. I should totally sneak up and push him. Totally seems like the smart thing to do. We will sneak up and push him. Just give me 1 second. This one is Black Cherry. Speaking of which, I want to get another one because that one was empty. Alright, so we have Malocchio chilling there, one of our main antagonists for this quest. He's a vampire. From what I can tell you about vampires, he sucks. Actually, he's not really a hard fight. But who knows, this game could be different. Could be very different for all we know.
Wait!
He did try to push him, but he vanished.
Stop! Don't push! We'll fall!
Nice job, you dummy. You should have just pushed him off without, you know, warning that you were coming.
I see you have managed to defeat all the Benevodons. How kind of you to aid us with our ultimate goal. After all, His Dark Majesty needs the combined power of the great beasts in order to be revived.
That's what you leeches were after from the very beginning. What's your plan anyway?
We're from Mavolia. The goddess of mana trapped us in that underworld until now. We intend to reclaim this world and turn it into Mavolia itself. Then our master, His Dark Majesty, will be reborn as the true Dark Ruler of all worlds for eternity. We have no more need for you.
You want
Yeah,
this
so
world
this
to
is
become the new
Malocchio.
Mavolia? How dare you make Snowball and Laurent up in your schemes? I won't let you get away with this.
As though we need some human usurpers' permission.
Oh, that's weird. Hold on. Why am I stuck there?
Resist if you must, but you will not win.
You know, this situation is what I live for. Stealing from oppressors to help the needy is kind of Nebral's thing. I wouldn't underestimate humans when we're fighting for survival if I were you.
You will be okay now.
What just happened to Hawk? Okay, Hawk just died. I don't know, maybe I was in like a death spell or something? Or no, maybe Hawk's not dead. Carly's dead? I don't know, somebody just used a couple wishes, I'll take it. I kinda like his little teleporting with the bat. Maybe he has like a death spell. Oh, that might be it.
That ghost is acting strangely.
It might be some kind of death spell.
Going down.
You will be okay now.
I will not fall. Stay focused. Let the magic flow through me.
Nice shot of destroying this pot.
I'm on the job.
Time to step it up.
Come and get me. You ready? Too bad. You will be okay. Allow me.
I will not hold back.
Okay, give it to me. What? That one was on me.
Okay, some of the if I don't kill those things, it heals them a little bit. Right now, let me take control of Charlotte.
I'm on the job.
I want to equip lightsaber to or holy saber to my characters because I'm pretty sure that probably should be his weakness.
Don't move.
I like it.
I'm only gonna equip it to these two because Charlotte herself, I'd rather have her focus on healing.
Give it to me.
You will be okay now.
Okay, I get it. So if I only like, oh, he got a lot of his health back there. Oh, that sucks. This guy's gonna be a pain in the neck.
Too bad. Too bad.
Oh, this is gonna be really awful with him. All three of them, he's gonna get like full health right here, watch. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's gonna be a massive pain in the ass. Charlotte, you wanna heal me? I guess not. Maybe, you know, I'll heal myself. Okay, this guy's gonna be horrible to deal with. So I'm gonna have to focus on using my attacks on killing these things, not on him.
Okay, leave it to me. What? That one was on me. Try to get it. Shadow slash.
I'm on the job.
Okay, leave it to me.
Allow me.
Oh crap.
Owie!
Oh Jesus Christ.
Wind.
This guy's bad. I don't like him. I don't like him. He's very cheap with his healing. So I pretty much have to focus on using my clash strategies on killing those ghouls or whatever they are that are flying around, because if I don't, they're gonna heal him. So this guy is a bit of a nightmare to fight.
I will never give
Okay, Hawk just died. What just happened here?
Let's try that again. Okay, leave it to me. That stings.
This guy's not that bad to fight in the original team. So this is where things get really awful. I have to kill these 3 things, otherwise this guy heals, and it makes life very bad. Fortunately, I can only kill one of these things at a time. And they're only on the ground for a little while. And he still gets a lot of like healing done. What? This guy heals way too often. This guy sucks. I don't like him. I mean, I don't mind the fact of like the dynamic of like him healing himself spinelessly, but it's just he does it too much. It's to the point of him almost being an unfair fight. Just having a hawk.
That one was on me. Okay, leave it to me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Hawk just died like nothing, okay?
Allow me.
Okay.
Ugh. It's not reflect, it's the fact that he can heal himself. And it's to a point of just being really ridiculous the way he can heal himself.
I like me.
get him if I'm careful enough to not let his minions heal him. Right now he's being a little bit more friendly. Oh, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here.
Last words. You can't run. Going down.
Allow me.
Oh crap, he's gonna get like half his life back. Okay, it's not too bad.
Allow me. Prepare. I'm on the job. This one's a dude.
Okay, leave it to me.
Christ, please don't bring those little ghosts up. Oh. You have like no chance to make a mistake on those things. You can't make a mistake on this guy. It's ugh. I don't mind the fight, but it's a little bit unfair with the healing for him. Nice shot, boss. Just ran right into that. I might be able to like combine all of these attacks to just level him right now. I'm pretty sure it probably won't kill him, but I've come pretty close to doing it. Okay, he's almost dead.
Okay, leave it.
Let them
No, get out of there. No, of course he's gonna do this crap. I gotta kill these things. Oh god. Okay, I killed 2 of them. It's not too bad. So Charlotte, let me give you a fairy walnut because you need it.
You will be okay now. Stay focused. You will be
What the? What the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? This guy was like on the verge of dying. I saw he cast an area attack. I'm trying to dash out of the way. My guy's maybe at 2/3 of their health. What did he cast? The FU spell? Just to kill me? Ugh. This guy's a bit unfair with the healing. The healing's... It's too quick. You have almost no chance to make a mistake against like those 3 things flying around that area, because if you make a mistake, if 2 of them heal him, he's going to get back like 1/3 of his health. And it's just devastating because this guy is a pain in the neck. I don't mind the fact that the whole dynamic of killing the things in order for him to heal, but it's a little bit too crazy. No, the fight is easy in the original game. He just does a lot of spells where he repels you away from him. I'll do it from the last checkpoint. Hopefully it's right before him. If not, it might just be, you know, I might have to go through the room of killing like 4 or 5 enemies. No, it's right by the last save point. Oh, Christ. I still gotta run through about like 3 or 4 sets of enemies. I could use Holy Ball, but it's not really that useful.
Protection! Strength it! You will be okay now. This ought to help.
You know what? I'm not even gonna fight anymore. I'm just running right to him.
No time for this. Watch out for the enemy.
Hysteria to protect.
No time for this. Watch out
You
for
will
the
be
enemy.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy. State we cannot delay. It is unwise to get in our way.
Bye.
I don't even care. I'm just killing Malokio. He's gonna die. They're just causing me pain and suffering right there. These guys are cute. I love
Gotta
them.
get
They're
this
so cute.
nuisance out of the way before we.
See you around. We can take this enemy.
I do have to go and
time
get that
retreat.
cactus again. So, Malokio, you're just dying. I'm not even giving you the light of day right now. I'm already dead. Whatever. Whatever. Laugh it up. You're just dying. You're not even getting a chance to breathe at this point. So, Holy Bolt will hurt him. Actually, will this... You know what? Is he undead? I don't know if he's an undead enemy. I almost feel like casting it for fun, but I'm not going to do that. I am going to cast Holy Saber on my characters. So.
Grow to become the new Mavolia.
Because Holy Saber is useful.
Dare you mix snowballs and Laurent's up in your schemes. I won't let you get away with this.
Oh god, get away from there.
As though we need some human usurpers. Permission. Resist if you must, but you will not win.
You know, this situation is what I live for. Stealing from oppressors to help the needy is kind of Nevral's thing. I wouldn't underestimate humans who are fighting for survival if I were you.
You will be okay now.
See, it bothered me because he was on the verge of dying, and then I just happened to get hit by something that just leveled me. My allies are morons. They just... Let me stand where the big giant red circle is. Let me just die, kill. All the work we work for, you know, why even bother having it?
That ghost is acting strangely.
I'm not letting these things live, they're just dying.
Going down.
I'm on the job.
See, that's the problem. Those things are on the ground vulnerable for like 2 seconds. You have almost no chance to kill them. We're gonna cast this on Malokio. I hope it does a lot of damage. I can't cast it on him? Can I do it now? Okay, now I can.
Leave this one to me.
Doesn't really hurt him that much. You know, I'm gonna cast the undead spell on him. This boss sucks. I don't like him. I don't mind the way the fight works.
I like it.
Where it's very, based on killing the enemies that are around him in order to hurt, you know, so he doesn't heal. But what kills it is the fact that those little ghosts are on the ground for like 2 seconds. You make one mistake, they don't die. And that's what makes this fight suck, because he heals too quickly, too often. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna hope I kill him. If not, we'll save it and see what happens. Who cares about Magic Shield? I mean, it might prevent me from getting hit, but I need him to not heal. That's what's killing me. I could also just use Carly all the time, just heal like crazy.
Okay, leave it.
Protection!
That stings.
See, this is the part that sucks.
Allow me.
Because if I don't kill these things,
Stay true!
see, look at this. Okay, I got all three of them. So at this point, he's gonna get hurt badly. If you're able to kill those ghosts, he's in bad shape.
Okay, leave it to me. That one was on me.
Allow me.
I like it.
Going down. Flame.
Yeah, my allies are morons. It's like they see the, try another spell, magic shield your party. He's not magic only, it's just he just does a lot of repelling spells and stuff. The problem is with Carly, or Charlotte, as soon as she like, runs a little bit low on certain supplies, she just doesn't like to cast magic, so magic shield might work, but I don't know, I like to complain.
Allow me.
Okay, leave it to me. That stings.
You will be okay now. You will be okay now.
Get away. You guys are idiots. Why do you keep going there? Ow!
That one was on me. Sure.
Oh crap. Oh god, two of them. He's gonna get half his health back. Oh, Jesus. away, get away, get away! Idiots, get away from the red thing!
Again!
This should do it.
The wind!
I threw a cup of wishes down on her. Why'd she not get up? Last time I said, oh, he's almost dead, I died. So I'm just gonna keep just mauling him.
This should do it.
You won't be okay now. You won't be okay now.
No, no, don't you dare go up in this. No, you jerk! Oh my god, I swear to god, if you heal,
You won't be okay now.
you would do this right now. No! He's gonna get like part of his health back. Some of it. Okay, that's not too much.
I'm on the job. Come and get me.
Please die. Please die. Just die. Please die. Hallelujah! Malokio, you suck! Just die. I hope you crap your pants as you die. Nightmare. Not a nightmare. He's not as bad as Dan. I think Dangar was still worse. Ugh. Alright. For just a moment. Oh, good God. I need to like wash off the sins of failure right there. Oh God, I had to wash off the stench of failure. Ugh. Good Lord, Malokia. That was rough. That was rough mostly for the fact that he heals too much too quickly. If that wasn't the case, his fight would be fine. But you have almost no window to screw around when those ghosts are flying around. You have to kill them quickly. So right now, I want to level up. I'm running directly to a statue. There's a statue right there. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, could I at least go back up where I saw the little, where I saw the little dude, the little cactus guy? I don't want to accidentally miss him. Where is he? Little cactus guy, where you at? I don't want to go by you guys. You guys are scary. But we're just gonna run by the statue. I want to save my game. I don't want to die. So the statue's over there.
Gotta get this.
I just want to run to the statue. I don't even want to fight anything right now. I just want to save my game.
I'll take one.
I don't want to have the possibility of a... Okay, it's a headless statue. That's a good sign, right? We should see headless statues. Headless statues are good luck. They're good omens. Oh boy, okay, okay. Actually, in all fairness, I was just here. I'm surprised I didn't notice that earlier.
Hostile entities! Be careful!
It's over. You will be okay now.
Mental
What idiot decided to fight in this cave?
Hostile entities! Be careful! We overpowered the enemy.
Watch out for the enemy.
Too bad.
You will be okay. You will be okay.
Enemies in the air suck in this game. I don't like them. I don't mind the fact of having to jump up to hit them, but it's too formulaic. You have to hit, like, do jump, weak slash, strong slash, and then from there you got to you know, you knock them down and then just do whatever. So whatever. I found low cactus. Blah blah blah. This is working towards getting items half off at the night market. Whatever. Who cares? I don't care. Let me go over to Malokia.
We should work together to defend.
Bye.
Let us
You
work
will be
together
okay
to
now.
defeat the.
See you
I
around.
don't feel like fighting anything right now. I'm too
I'll take
scarred.
point and leave the rear to you.
I'm gonna fight with Malokia. So it appears I have to go down. So pretty much where I
Work
just was
together,
by that
everyone.
statue without the head, I have to go back over there.
It is unwise to get.
Now the original game had a set where you're going down a whole bunch of stairways and certain ones were blocked
This is
off.
my fight. No need to.
No time for this.
No time for this! My sentiments exactly, Hawk.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you.
We cannot let us work together to defeat
You
the
will be
enemy.
okay now.
We cannot delay.
I'll take point and leave the rear to you. Try and catch me.
Whee! Bye, guys. Alright, so after the hell that was Malokia, I think this is a good time to break it up into separate parts. For my YouTubers, stay tuned for the next part, whatever, part 6 or 7. For my live streamers, stay online because we're going to keep continuing. This is your guy, Poe Pro, signing out. Peace, love, and happiness. Wisdom, knowledge supreme. Poe Pro blesses you all.